y'all. I know it's a little dark, but the sun is setting, and I just got to work. Welcome back to Be Nurse for Life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. So now tonight is charge nurse again. Not sure how tonight gonna go, but yeah. Um, I just got in. I got me some Wendy's again. I gotta cut this out. 2 days in a row. I think that's enough. I'm gonna be off for the next 2 days, but we'll see how tonight runs. Okay. Um, yeah. Let's get in here. Yeah, 6:52. Let me get out of this car. Bye.
Hey y'all. So, last night, let's just say we literally hit the ground running. At 7:20-ish into my shift, we had a code. Well, no, it wasn't a code. It was a rapid response. So me and the day shift charge nurse, we went together, and it was crazy because after being in that room with that patient, me and her looked at each other and we were both thinking the same thing. She ain't gonna make it. And I hate that we can actually tell that now. I really hate that. But we knew. We were like, shortness of breath. She has a mass in her stomach, and this chest X-ray is showing that it's a no. So yeah, basically after the rapid response, once she was kind of stable, we took her to ICU, and then she ain't even on the floor for 5 minutes and we were already coding her. Yes, we were coding her. I think we went through all our EPIs in the code cart. I think it was like, shit, how much EPIs did we give her? I think like 8. 1, 2, 3. We gave her 8 EPIs and sodium bicarb, and I think that's all, mostly sodium bicarb, 2 or 3 sodium bicarb, and then the EPIs that we gave her, and we did like a pressure bag of fluids. We had to put an IO in her. That's the one that you put, the IV that you put in the bone. She had one access, but it wasn't working as well as it should. So we put that in her. But yeah, I think the family was told, and I was coming to visit, and when they saw everything 20 minutes into the code, they were like, stop everything, just stop, because she wouldn't want to live like this. And I was like, I understand. But the crazy thing is, before all of that happened, when I was on my way to work and I bought my food to eat before I started doing anything, and before that rapid response happened, I had a migraine before I left the house, and my left upper muscle in my back was like excruciating in pain. And I decided, in the process of migraine, still haven't taken nothing yet, still didn't eat yet, yeah, I was doing CPR on this patient, and I was like, oh girl, you won't feel this. Tell me I could not move my left side of my body properly because I was in more pain because I didn't take anything yet. I'm still a little stiff right now, but hopefully when I get home after I pick up my daughter from work, I can go ahead and take a nap before able to take my son to the park, because I promised that. So I'm going to do it. One thing is, I'm a woman of my word. I might not always come through right on time like I want to, but I'm gonna do it. But anyways, so yes, that happened. She expired, and crazy enough, I didn't even know that one of the other patients that was on the floor while that code was happening had just passed away. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So we had 2 patients that passed away, and we had to do all the paperwork for that, and then we had to get them to the morgue. Yes. But I had called my husband because I was like, I knew since COVID I've been like detached when it comes to people dying, and so it doesn't really faze me that much. But I don't know if it's because of the migraine and the back pain, and I just didn't feel well, and then that happened. I had to call him because I was like, I have to call somebody, and it's usually my husband or my best friend. I had to call somebody, and he's like, he made me laugh, and I was able to like pull myself back together because I was 5 seconds from crying, and I was like, I need to be pulled together ASAP. I'm in charge, and I need to get it together. Usually I can pull myself together, but last night with everything going on with me, and then that happened, it was just a lot. But yeah, I think we didn't get everybody to the morgue until probably 11 p.m. last night. But yes, we end up getting a patient on the vent later on. I think like 3 this morning, when they told us about this patient like at 11 p.m. last night. We didn't see him till 3 this morning, but I was like, it is what it is. But yeah, so that patient's on the vent. They're drug overdose, and very young, so young. They're like 27, so young. Oh my god. But yeah, I ended up putting 18 gauge in them because they had like a 20 and 220s, and I'm like, he got number of veins. Put a 18, because y'all telling me he over here they had to restrain him at some point, but right now he's not restrained because he is on the vent. We did put mittens just in case he wakes up and freaks out and start to pull more things again for safety. But yes. Oh Lord. But yeah, I put an 18 gauge in him just so they have at least 3 lines, and we wrapped everything just to be on the safe side. But yeah, and I always at the end of my shift, the thing with our floor is we take out our own trash. I did that. I restocked my rooms with flushes, alcohol swap, whatever that patient needs. I changed out one of my patients irrigation tube stuff, because when I look at the bottle and it says that the last time they renewed it was May 23rd, I was like, isn't it May 26th? So I changed it this morning, threw away that container. And what else? I would re-up like blood sugar stuffs in the room. Yeah, just to make sure they have what they need so they're not running out, and then make sure gloves are restocked and everything. But yes, not because the nurse before you didn't do it, you don't do it. It's no. Set an example. Set an example. Because one thing about me, you're not going to hear no one say, I don't like going after Bernice. No. If I don't close my ends before at the end of my shift, I'm going to try my best to do it, or I will let them know what couldn't be done at the time. But usually I try to do it before I leave. Because, yeah. But yes, and check on everybody as charge nurse, because it's not just your patients that you have the whole floor. Really. And the whole hospital when you're ICU nurse. The whole hospital. Except ED. ED does their own codes, and they do their own rapid responses, so we don't do those. But yeah, other than that, the first part of the night was hell. And then I had to do some charting this morning that I wasn't aware of on my rapid response patient, but I got it done because I was like, it was on me, so I need to get it done. But yeah, the first part of the night, crap. The last part this morning wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'm off for the next 2 days, so I'm gonna catch up on some editing and some cleaning in my house and try to relax at some point. Oh my god, that's my hardest thing. I'm not good at relaxing. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you guys for coming back to my little short chronicles. But yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, subscribe, and share, and comment, please. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, love you. Bye.
1 2 1 2, need my attitude. 3 4 3 4, check my latitude.